Greetings, 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 good people. Happy Thursday. Thanks for clicking on the video. It's Thursday, June 27th, the year is 2024, and it's time for some hot topics. Okay, as you're coming in, please pay your admission fee by hitting the like button. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. All right, we got Wendy Williams again today on today's hot topics lineup. Her friend, her longtime friend, is basically saying that Wendy Williams's money has been stolen. Okay, I'm not surprised. We're gonna touch on that. Also, I want to go back. I know this is a couple of days old. This story that Teyana Taylor, her divorce has been finalized. I'm gonna continue to share my thoughts and opinions on Iman Shumpert and Teyana Taylor, touching on that. Taraji P. Henson is going to be hosting the 2024 BET Awards that are airing this Sunday. Megan Thee Stallion is scheduled to open the show. Will Smith is supposed to be performing. Why Will Smith? Anyway, I'm going to touch on that as well. So like I said before, please pay your admission fee by hitting the like button. I greatly appreciate it. All right, so let's get straight into this. Wendy Williams, okay? This is according to the book of the Jasmine brand, okay? So Wendy Williams, right? Her friend is claiming that she had $55 million in the bank days before this guardian took control and told her that there is no money. Now, I've been giving commentary for a very long time on Wendy Williams, even this recent tragic situation. And one of my opinions that I shared on Twitter, please make sure you follow me on Twitter, she_royal_B. One of my posts stated that while everyone is worrying about Kevin Hunter, right? You're being distracted from the fact that Wendy Williams is being robbed blind. And of course, I put allegedly, right? And this is of no surprise. I'm not surprised whatsoever. So the article reads, a woman named Regina Shell wrote in an affidavit that she witnessed the famed TV host have a substantial amount of funds in her Wells Fargo bank account days before her guardian claimed that she was broke. All right. Reportedly, Regina Shell made the claim in a filing she submitted on behalf of Wendy Williams' ex-husband Kevin Hunter's alimony case. The embattled TV producer has been back and forth in court fighting to have his divorce settlement payments restored after Wells Fargo abruptly cut him off following Wendy Williams' mandated guardianship in 2022. Now, I know on the surface it looks like Kevin Hunter is a creep. Oh, he has no right to her money. How dare he worry about alimony? My opinion from what I am seeing on my end, my observation is, first of all, they had an agreement. They had an agreement that when they divorced, Wendy Williams agreed to the alimony payments, right? She paid him what she paid him. She wanted just a smooth divorce. I don't even think she really wanted to get divorced, but that's a whole nother story for another day. And once this guardianship situation happened and Wells Fargo hemmed up Wendy Williams' money, it stopped the alimony payments for Kevin Hunter, right? I think that Kevin Hunter knows a lot more. He drops little nuggets here and there if you listen to any of his commentary. But I think he knows and he's privy to a lot more than he's willing to admit, right? I get it. I think that he had to sue Wendy Williams in order to expose the fact that Wendy's money is being stolen. Because if they go through her finances, and this has been made public, they go through her finances, we're going to wonder, the courts should be wondering, where's her money? Remember, Wendy Williams' condo in New York sold for significantly less than what she paid for it and for what it was worth at the time of sale. Red flag. Wendy Williams was behind on her taxes. She owed the IRS. How? If she has a guardian appointed that is supposed to be handling all her business affairs, taking care of her money, handling her money, how is she behind on her taxes? She's in tax debt now. So I think that Kevin Hunter suing, okay, and fighting, the settlement is exposing the guardian. I've said this before, and people In the comments, they disagreed. That's fine. You can disagree. But look at what's coming to the forefront. I don't think it's all about him being greedy necessarily. I think he knows that no one is going to listen to him. You know, his reputation has been tarnished, right? So no one's going to listen to what he has to say. So he's going to court. He's exposed. He attempted to expose this guardian being a crook. But again, no one wants to listen to Kevin Hunter because everyone feels that all of this is Kevin Hunter's fault. You're entitled to that, but that doesn't mean that Wendy is not being robbed blind, allegedly. And now everything is coming out. So much so that Regina Shell, this longtime friend of Wendy Williams, she's writing the affidavit on Kevin Hunter's behalf, helping out his alimony case. And it is going to be exposed that this guardian or whoever or the powers that be are making sure that Wendy Williams's money and all her assets are dried up. Where the heck is Wendy Williams? Where is she? Why is she being isolated from her family? All of this is eerie. You may not agree with my theory, but that's perfectly fine. We'll see what happens. Anyway, going on, Regina Shell wrote in the document that despite Wendy Williams' guardian, Sabrina Morrissey, claiming she's broke, she consulted with the entertainer, about a $55 million Wells Fargo balance she held right before Williams was isolated from her friends and family. So the affidavit, it reads, in July of 2022, Wendy invited me to stay with her in New York City for an extended period. During that visit, Wendy expressed to me that she wished to explore options regarding her estate, specifically a possible change with her current financial institution. She also shared with me documents from Wells Fargo showing a cumulative balance of nearly $55 million. This is going to help Kelvin's case because it's going to expose what is this woman doing. Continuing, Shell suggested that something sinister happened in the months after, explaining, Wendy had scheduled an appointment with Bank of America's private banking group. I remained present during the entire presentation. Following the meeting, I witnessed Wendy handing the Bank of America proposals and documents to Miss Morrissey. As we were all in the same vehicle drive to the courthouse. So this is the woman in question. She continued, this is the friend. She said, days later, I returned to my home in California and received an urgent call from Wendy's then publicist. The publicist claimed to have overheard a conversation between Wendy and Miss Morrissey, whereas Miss Morrissey gave Wendy the unfortunate news that there is no money in Wendy's account. In disbelief, I immediately contacted Miss Morrissey. Miss Morrissey and I have been in regular contact, and I fully expected her to tell me there was some sort of miscommunication. But instead, I was blocked from all communication with her and denied access to my beloved friend. So Shell went on to add in a sworn statement that she hasn't spoken to Wendy Williams since May 2023. Now, as previously reported, Kevin Hunter, he claimed that Morrissey has been refusing to resume his divorce settlement payments, arguing that Williams is no longer able to pay due to her alleged low income and bank account balances. However, Hunter is attempting to prove that Morrissey is ultimately the one guilty of emptying Wendy Williams' account. See, this is the first time that I'm reading this particular article. I'm telling you, he's going to expose this guardianship because he knows that no one is going to listen to him. It's unclear how Shell's testimony will affect Hunter's case against Morrissey at this time. What do you guys think? Listen, I'm the type of person, I don't have to like you or whatever I don't have to like you to listen to you. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said, I've talked about this before. I think that Kevin Hunter is going to prove that something in the milk ain't clean as it pertains to this entire Wendy Williams situation. I remember he did a live on Instagram and he took it down, and I haven't seen it since. I watched it in real time. And he stated that his son is going to become a victim of all of this foolishness. And he said they are going to paint his son out to be something that he's not. And I'll be darned if a year or so later, remember there were rumors circulating that the son was stealing the American Express card. I don't believe that for 1 second. That documentary, everyone was talking about how much money the son spent on Uber Eats. I don't believe that for 1 second either. The son was cut off after this guardian took over. Wendy Williams was paying the rent on her son's apartment, paying his college tuition. That ceased. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna be honest with you. I want to see what's gonna become of this as it pertains to Kevin Hunter's case, because I believe, like I said before, I believe that he knows a lot more than he's willing to disclose, because he knows it's probably gonna fall on deaf ears. And I think the closer that he gets to revealing certain things, I think that his image is going to be tarnished more and more and more, because I think that this situation with Wendy Williams is very big. It's bigger than probably what most of us can imagine. Let's not forget she is in the entertainment business. I'll leave it at that. All right, speaking of being in the entertainment business, Iman Shumpert is to pay Teyana Taylor 7 figures in the divorce settlement, plus pay her $8,000 a month in child support. Insane. So it seems like it's basically their divorce is finalized, right? So here's the breakdown. So they got married in 2016 and they have 2 daughters. And Teyana Taylor was the one that secretly filed for divorce from Iman in 2023, right? She tried to keep this on the hush hush, on the low. But he started getting petty, he started getting angry, and started getting retaliatory, wanting half of what she owned before they got married. It was just weird, okay? Fast forward to today, and their divorce has been officially finalized. This is a gorgeous picture of Teyana. So in the judge ruling obtained by the Jasmine brand, Teyana Taylor has been entitled to retain 4 key marital properties. These properties, which has an estimated value of over $10 million, are understood to be significant assets from their shared estate. Now, Iman Shumpert has also been ordered to make a one-time 7-figure payment to Teyana Taylor. All right. Meanwhile, Iman Shumpert will keep his luxurious Miami condo. He'll also retain ownership of his South Georgia compound and Decatur, Georgia compound. All right. A notable aspect of the settlement is the monthly child support payment. Okay. Shumpert is required to pay $8,000 per month in child support. The court has also mandated that Shumpert cover 100% of the private school fees for both of their daughters. All right, I like that ruling. In terms of personal property, Teyana has been awarded a collection of vehicles, including a Maybach, a Mercedes Sprinter, a tour bus, and her prize Bronco truck. Taylor also retains all of her jewelry. Now, a critical component to the settlement, is Taylor's retention of 100% ownership of her companies. Okay, so though her companies are going to remain hers, which is great. Meanwhile, Shumpert will keep all of his Shump investments as revealed during the trial. While the specifics of these investments were not disclosed publicly, they likely include a diverse portfolio spanning across various sectors. All right. And this man allegedly, he wanted, everything that he gave Teyana Taylor back as far as a gift is concerned. He's ungifting the condo. This was what was reported previously. Now, I talked about this before, and then they revealed like his monthly expenses. So him only paying him paying $8,000 a month in child support, plus 100% covering all of the school fees for the children. Cool. He spends more than that on just his personal chef alone. He has a podcast that was mentioned. He funds that, and then he has other business ventures or other whatever recreational activities that he spends a lot of money on. And he was complaining about the $8,000 a month. Allegedly, he was complaining about this, citing that Teyana Taylor makes more money than him. And that is what ticked me off, because I don't care if she made 3 times as much money as you do. They're your kids. You guys have children together. You don't want, why do you think you shouldn't have to pay child support? They're your children. And I mentioned before that that is like deadbeat talk. I'm not saying he is a deadbeat, but all of this, Teyana wanted to keep this under wraps. And I'm pretty sure it was probably for the sake of the children. You know what I mean? No, you wanted to be petty and blast all of this because you're angry. Boy, I tell you, you never really know someone until you know someone, right? Whatever. Good luck. I hope for the sake of the children that he doesn't act like a total a-hole. And I'm pretty sure the children are going to be living with her full time. He's not willing to relocate. I think it was said before, reported before. And it's like you're not even thinking about the kids. Like, how are the kids going to go to school in two different places throughout the school year? Anyway, let me get off this because I really liked him on Dancing with the Stars. And, you know, he just ticked me off. Anyway, moving along. So there is this video circulating on social media. All right, shifting gears onto something a little bit lighter, I guess, but not really. Please be advised that there is profanity used throughout this video. I couldn't find an edited version in time. And at this point, we're far into the video, so I think we'll be okay. So just be advised that there is uncensored profanity being used in this video. So this woman, she's going viral for basically explaining all the reasons why she can't stand the rapper Sexy Red. So let's take a listen, to what this sister had to say. All right, y'all ready? Okay. Again, warning, there's profanity, so you might want to turn your phones down. Like to hear it? Here it go.
I hate that bitch Sexy Red.
Oh!
I promise you, I hate that girl.
Uh-huh.
I hate her. I hate her. I wish somebody would make a diss record against her ass. I think I'm about to write a diss. I don't like that bitch.
Write it, girl.
I don't like her at all. Like, she be single-handedly playing in y'all face. And I said to myself, who the fuck is her fan base?
All right.
This is why I hate when y'all listen to her music. Like, y'all keep saying, like, yeah, man, but the beat hit. I don't give a fuck how much the motherfucking beat hit. Let me tell you something. Every time I hear that bitch in my motherfucking car, I turn her shit off because I know she detrimental.
Me too.
To the black community. I know she motherfucking influencing young girls to pop they pussy open for them.
Oh, okay. Hold up. Ooh, that's a bad still shot. Ooh, let her mic cool off a little bit. But I hear what she's saying so far. I'm with her.
Baby. I know that's what that bitch doing. And in the same breath, she's influencing these young girls to be ratchet, nasty, and trifling. And then she's telling y'all that y'all got carpet hair. So not only is she's influencing y'all to do that, but she's also insulting y'all at the same time. I hate that bitch. I promise you. I hate the fact that social media make everybody famous. Yep. I hate this. Yep. That's why every time I see one of my sisters going in on that bitch, I repost, share, like, comment as much as I motherfucking can. As much as I can. If y'all women up here got younger girls, okay, and within their teenage years, please talk to your girls. Please talk to your teenagers about this bitch. Make sure you tell them that this is not the way to go, because that's her fan base. Because everybody that I talk to don't really like her. So I be trying to figure out who is her fan base. It's these younger girls. It's these younger girls with fan. She is going to tear y'all daughter's self-esteem down. Keep fucking letting your daughter listen to this. I'm finna say some crazy shit. Keep letting your daughter listen to this bitch and see what happens. She gonna tear your daughter's self-esteem down piece by piece. Sexy Red is making a mockery out of black girls' hair and saying it looks like carpet and saying that it's unattractive, along with turning your daughter into whores. I hate this bitch with everything in me.
Okay. Well, you heard what she said loud and clear. And although I don't disagree with her sentiments, I don't. But here is the thing. Who is making Sexy Red famous? See, I get it. You know, she's detrimental. I get all of that. Ratchet. She's a caricature of the black woman. She fits every negative stereotype. I get all of that. There are a lot of people in real life that are just like Sexy Red. Cool. But to allow somebody like Sexy Red with that low vibrational music content, if you want to even call that rap, whatever you want to call that, right? For her to be able to amass in a short amount of time so much fame, have access to so much success, and be paid up the wazoo, there is a platform that's allowing that. So, yes, although Sexy Red is participating in degenerate behavior, she's spearheading degenerate behavior, some of you may say, right? She's been given a platform. Sexy Red doesn't own any distribution labels. She doesn't own any record labels. She doesn't own any studios that make beats. She doesn't own any, what do you call it? Radio stations to have her records spinning. See what I'm saying? That's the problem. I don't disagree with anything that she said, or how she feels. But the problem is there is a space for people like Sexy Red. That's the problem. Dismantling that is the only way we're going to get anywhere, sister. And we already know in these United Ghetto States of America, that is not going to happen anytime soon. And I do the same thing. If I'm listening to the radio and her song comes on, I'm turning it off. And I know a lot of people can go back and say, well, in my era, Little Kim and Foxy Brown, there was a difference. There was a stark difference. All right. But this right here, this degenerate, quote unquote, rap music, where did Sexy Red even come from? Where did she come from? That is the definition of an industry plant. I don't find anything funny about her. I don't find anything fun. And believe it or not, a lot of white people think that Sexy Red is cool. And it just reinforces what they think of black women, unfortunately. Monica was on a plane. A couple of months ago, I saw a story where Monica, the singer Monica, was on a plane and some white woman mistook her for Sexy Red. Crazy. Crazy. That's absolutely crazy. So I understand, sister. I totally understand. Yeah, who is her fan base? And she's being pushed and marketed. That's how powerful the industry is, the entertainment industry is. And once they have no use for Sexy Red, she'll be canned like all of the other rappers that they use to push their agenda and to make money off of. It's sad. It's absolutely positively sad. Sexy Red was on a podcast. I think it was Little Yachty, his podcast, and one of the co-hosts asked her something along the lines of like, what's the craziest thing that's ever happened to you? And Sexy Red said that she was R-worded. And they looked and then they laughed. And yeah, I get it. It's a nervous laughter. But they said, no, something not that heavy, not that heavy. It was just brushed over. And it's to the point, does Sexy Red even care about herself? Probably not. Anyway, moving along. All right, so Taraji P. Henson is going to be hosting the 2024 BET Awards. Now, are you guys excited about the BET Awards? I don't know. Every year it just seems to get more and more disappointing. But I am going to tune in. Megan Thee Stallion is going to be performing. She's supposed to be opening the show. And Taraji is going to be hosting. So Taraji claims that she is excited to see what Will Smith has up his sleeve for the 2024 BET Awards performance. And when I saw this, I rolled my eyes. I have my feelings about Will Smith. Did you guys see Bad Boys 4? Excellent movie. Excellent movie. If you haven't seen it, go see it. Okay. I'm a fan of the franchise. So I was excited. Great storyline, great acting. But outside of that, Will Smith annoys me, right? So this will be interesting to see exactly what his performance will entail. So ahead of of her MC gig at the annual ceremony on Sunday, June 30th, the Fight Night actress, Taraji, is 53. That's that good black. You better go, Taraji. So she spoke to people about what she's most excited about as she returns to host for a third year. She said it's going to be an incredible show. It's culture's biggest night. The performances are going to blow us all away. We got Will Smith, guys. I'm so excited to see what he has up his sleeves. So earlier this week, BET announced that Smith, who is 55, has a special performance scheduled on Sunday, during which he'll debut a brand new song live, his first in over 5 years. The news comes shortly after the Bad Boys Ride or Die star told Extra that he has a forthcoming project that he plans to release in the next month or so. I don't want to hear no new music from Will Smith. I don't even want to hear his old music. I'm being honest. That's just my opinion. In addition to Smith's performance, Henson also raved about Usher. This is going to be exciting, receiving the coveted Lifetime Achievement Award from BET this year after a very accomplished and still thriving career. Shout out to Usher. He's very deserving. Usher is getting his flowers, and I'm so honored to host a show where he's receiving his flowers. I'm just proud of him. It's just a proud moment. It's a proud moment for the culture. So Taraji, she's back hosting the BET Awards this year after holding down the show back to back in 2021 and 2022. Okay, Taraji, she tells people that she was ready to return in 2023, but then they had the strike, referring to the WGA, which ended its strike in September after the record 146 days. So I can't wait to see the outfit changes. That's what I'm excited about for the hostess. Okay, I'm curious to see if she's gonna have any jokes about what's been going on with her in Hollywood. So I'm excited. So what else did they say? Da, 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 da. She's talking about getting nervous. This is a nice picture of her. Taraji looks amazing. I really want to see the outfit changes. So the 2024 BET Awards kicks off Sunday with a star-studded lineup of performers that include Megan Thee Stallion, Ice Spice, Lauryn Hill. Now, Miss Hill, Miss Rita Louise Watkins, if you know, you know. Miss Lauryn Hill, are you actually going to show up? I wonder if this is pre-recorded. Tyla is going to be performing. Glorilla, that's going to be cool. I like Glorilla. Lotto, Money Long, oh God, Sexy Red, Victoria Monet, and Shabuzi. So other surprise artists are set to hit the stage as well to honor Usher with a special tribute performance. Who is going to be serenading Usher? You know, when they get the Lifetime Achievement Awards and stuff, people come out and sing the honorees songs. Who's gonna be performing Usher's song? Diddy was right. R&B really is dead. Remember when Diddy went on that whole campaign talking about R&B ain't the same, and he's right. Who is gonna be performing Usher's song? What Fantasia got planned? Because you know, whenever we need a good singing, we call Fantasia or Jennifer Hudson. What male? Y'all not letting Chris Brown come to the BET Awards. Who's gonna be Usher? You gonna have to get up there and perform your own songs. I want to tune in. I'm tuning in for that too, because I want to see who is going to be serenading Usher. Ooh, Lord, this can go really bad. Okay, so leading the pack for BET Award nominations this year is Drake, with nods across 7 categories, including Album of the Year. Chabai. Nicki Minaj follows behind with 6 nominations, while J. Cole, Sexy Red, SZA, and Monet have 5 each. Meanwhile, Beyonce, 21 Savage, Doja Cat, Megan Thee Stallion, Tyla, and honoree Usher all have nods in 4 categories each. Very good. Who do you guys think is going to serenade Usher? Is Tyrese okay? Because Tyrese could sing. Eric Benet could sing too, but is Eric Benet going to come to the BET Award? Who is going to sing Usher's songs? All right, here's another People article where Taraji P. Henson praises Megan Thee Stallion for withstanding all of the adversity. Proud of you. So this was really nice. So she said, that was my first time seeing her perform live on her stage headlining. She's amazing, Henson tells People. She has been able to withstand all of the adversity and rise above it. She's incredible. I love you, Megan, and I'm so proud of you. That's my baby girl, by the way. I believe that she has love for Megan. Looks great here. You guys know Megan is on her Hot Girl Summer Tour, and Taraji says she went to go see her live. Megan is doing her thing. So Taraji has known Megan, who's 29, for at least a few years now, as she made a cameo in the video for Body alongside Black China, Jordan Woods, Malibu Mitch, Asian the Brat, and Tabria Majors. Watching the Grammy winner's career continue to blossom since then has meant a lot to Henson, who loves watching fellow women thrive. So Taraji says, I'm like auntie, I'm a girl's girl. Anything women are doing, I'm there. I'm the cheerleader. I'm the loudest in the front, cheering them on, and that's what you should be as an elder. Such a class. Taraji, you a classy base woman, and I love everything about that. Look at this, looking stunning. I can't wait to see what she's gonna wear. Okay, what else is she going to say? So this is just pretty much going into the same thing as the previous article. Shout out to Megan Thee Stallion. She is doing her big one, and I'm happy for her. Her album is dropping this Friday. I'll be listening. But who is gonna serenade Usher, y'all? Who do you think is gonna serenade Usher? Are you guys going to be watching the BET Awards? Now, you know what I find interesting? A lot of people complain about the BET Awards and call it the EBT Awards. And yes, over the years, it has gotten ghetto. Okay, I don't remember which year it was, but Bobby Jones was sitting in the aisle in the audience, and Sexy Red and her squad were twerking with their shoes off right by Bobby Jones, the gospel Bobby Jones. Remember Bobby Jones Gospel, the show on BET? Anyway. So yes, it has gotten ghetto. Okay, I get it. But I'm not going to be supporting the MTV Awards over the BET Awards. I'm sorry, I'm not. All right? And I know the MTV Awards is huge, but let's not forget, for those of you who should recall, they didn't even want to play Whitney Houston. They didn't even want to play Michael Jackson videos. Big pop stars, black. They didn't even want to play Michael Jackson's videos or his music on MTV. Do your Googles and do your research. So I'm not supporting them. They have a long history of being very quote unquote selective, quote unquote. Anyway, so I can't wait to see it. Tonight, Thursday, June 27th, the first presidential debate, y'all. Are y'all going to watch? I am. This is going to be very interesting. 9 o'clock. Right now it's 8:23 as I'm wrapping up the recording of this video. So if you made it to the end, I appreciate it. All right. Drop down in the comments and share your thoughts. Are you excited about the BET Awards? What do you think about the sister who gave her account of Sexy Red, her opinions and thoughts on Sexy Red? Are you in agreement? Now, listen, if you like Sexy Red, that's on you. But as for me, no thank you. So I share some of the same sentiments as the sister who expressed her dissatisfaction, to say the least, with Sexy Red. What are you thinking about Wendy Williams and this whole lawsuit as it pertains to Kevin Hunter and suing for alimony? Do you think that he is on the verge of exposing the fraud behind this entire guardianship as it pertains to Wendy Williams and Iman Shumpert and Teyana Taylor? What are your thoughts? All right, y'all, that's all I got. Ain't got no more. You still have time to pay your admission fee by hitting the like button. Okay, thank you if you already did, and thank you in advance if you haven't done so yet. So I am signing off. Can't wait to read your comments. Can't wait to hear or see your thoughts, I should say. So I'm signing off. I love you for watching, and as always, until next time, I will talk to you later.